Hi everyone. Welcome to Project Learn, a Reskill and Spark AR initiative aiming at upskilling tech enthusiasts on emerging AR technology with the help of workshops and hackathons and building a highly engaged Spark AR community. Through these workshops, you would be taught how to build your AR effects on Spark AR Studio with features that enhance the experience of Facebook and Instagram users. Before I begin, let me run through a small presentation to share the purpose, flow, application, and benefits of being a part of this program. So, as I mentioned, Project Learn aims at helping you kickstart your career in the domain of augmented reality by training you in the technology. The program structure is divided into three broad stages. In the first phase, we walk you through the Spark AR Studio and teach you how to create a first AR effect from scratch, which involves importing assets, canvas, face tracking, patch editor, and generating test link. In the second phase, we will move a step further and teach you about the advanced filters and share with you Spark AR policies before you can finally submit your effect. Submission of your effect will get you a meta certification and access to resources that will help you prepare for the hackathon. In the final phase, we will host a campus hackathon and a pan India hackathon, and you would be rewarded and recognized for your efforts and contribution. So before I move any further, let me quickly introduce Spark AR Studio to you all. Spark AR Studio is a tool used by the global community of creators and brands to create and share AR experiences using Facebook family of apps. And augmented reality is an interactive experience which digitally enhances what can be seen, heard, and touched in the real world. At the moment, we have over 600 million people using AR on Meta apps. Let's quickly have a look at what's happening in the field of AR. So there are four key capabilities where AR is being currently used. To give you a brief, we've all come across this face filters on Instagram where we can add a mask to our face. That is done by face tracking capability. IKEA, the popular Swedish chain of home furnishing store, uses AR to help their customer choose the right furniture for their home through the world tracking capability. Similarly, while we QR codes are very normal to scan, we can now scan the pamphlets and business cards using the target tracking. And body and hand tracking, the latest capability introduced, offers utility to fashion brands, allowing users to try an outfit digitally before they can click on the purchase. So here are a few AR effects that I'm pretty sure you must have come across while scrolling through Instagram. Like the first one that you see, the hair color changes when the person is screaming or getting a phone call from a celebrity. AR also plays a very impressive role in escalating your gamifying experience by mapping the effects with facial expressions, gestures, and head movement. AR has played a very crucial role during the pandemic in bringing the world to a drawing room by emphasizing on the moment, making the content much more interactive, enjoyable, and memorable. Okay, now having said this, like what happens to the effect I have created? So the effect that we create is published on our Instagram user page in the story section and in the reels. And the most interesting aspect is that this effect is available for the audience worldwide to use and experience. Now, the other important question is, okay, I have created my effect. It is being used by people across, but how does this whole program help me professionally? So there are various ways in which you can use AR effects to your advantage. You can monetize the platform by building an interactive AR effects for brands and creators. You can become an AR UX researcher, AR developer, and educator. You can leverage AR in your career by identifying and solving problems. And you can also take augmented reality career further by learning VR and XR. With so many advantages, both immediate and long term, I'm pretty sure you're going to make the most of this workshop. We had shared with you a download link for Spark AR Studio. I hope you have downloaded it. And in case you haven't done that, please do it before we begin the session. Right. So now I will introduce a mentor for today. We have with us Lakshit Pant. Lakshit Pant is a Spark AR creator for last 2 years, and he has been creating amazing effects in last 2 years, and he's quite popular among the people in the community, and he's a very active contributor towards the AR effects. So we have with us Lakshit. Hi, Lakshit.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Thank you for this
Hi, thank
lovely
you for
introduction.
joining also. And Lakshit, what are we going to do today?
So today we are trying to make some face filter that will include some great textures like some tattoos over our face, something like this, and we will also use some LUT images, which will really help our audience to understand what are these images, how they can just modify their imagination into reality. So guys, hello everyone, hello. So today we are going to make our first filter that will be going to be your first filter. I'll teach you how to make a face filters with the help of a Spark here. So every filter that you see, every filter that you see on Instagram, Facebook is built using this Spark. Spark is the only tool that helps us to make a cool filters. And if I'll teach you about today's thing, so I'll let me just quickly share my screen. Just give me a second. I hope my screen is visible to you. So just let me know in the comment section how many of you have downloaded this Spark here. How many of you have already this Spark here with them? So please let me know in the comment section so that I can understand my audience. I can give you some time to download or maybe something like this. So those who haven't downloaded this Spark here, you can just simply search for Metaspark download, and this link will pop in front of your screen at the first, and you can just simply click on this link, copy this link, and just drop it into the comment section also. Now you can just check it out. You can just maybe what we can say, you can just click on this link and download the Spark here using this link, and here you can see it's the download button. You can just simply click on the download button and you can just download the Spark here. Okay, so now we can anything else. Okay, perfect. So those who haven't downloaded this Spark app, you can just simply click on this download button and you can just simply download this Spark app. And now let's try to create something. And so basically Spark is all about augmented reality, and I'll teach you how these big terms, augmented reality, metaverse, and something like AR, VR, XR, and what are these terms? So augmented reality is something that is that you can experience by your phone, your computer, or something like this, by a physical device. For virtual reality, you need a different physical device, and for XR is something mixed reality, something which involves both augmented reality experiences and virtual reality experiences. These are the terms that you will see in future, and building a whole environment using all these three things will result to a metaverse. So this is what a metaverse looks like. You are making an environment, you are doing lots of things. So this is what a real metaverse looks like. Now talking about the okay. Perfect. So now why you should start for this. So why when I started my Spark journey, I was just trying and testing out some basic things about augmented reality. I was totally new, in newbie in my first maybe freshman sophomore year of my college. So I was learning these Spark tools and technologies that time, and I really find it fascinating how I can just transform my imagination into reality with the help of Spark. Yeah. So if I'll just tell you something, so okay, so I hope everyone knows Nike right now. So Nike, Mintra, and maybe that face. Okay, that this specs is also from the lens card. So this I bought this using the lens card. So I have used the augmented reality thing, tried and tested out like how it's looking on the face and everything. So this is how you can just simply companies are adopting all these augmented technologies so that their consumer play could be better. Yeah, yeah, and there are multiple things that plays a major aspects right now, like advertisement companies, in order to make a great advertisement of their of their company, as of their brand or something like this. Like you must have seen Nike promotes their shoes filter, Rage Coffee, and Caffeine, and all these major brands promotes their creations, maybe not creations, promotes their brand by using the augmented reality and virtual reality thing. Now if I'll just show you some of the key aspects that you can just search over here. So today what we can make, so I'll try to make you one AR filter that involves as ma'am earlier mentioned in the slide, that you can just okay, yeah. Okay, so ma'am earlier mentioned that you can just emphasize the movement or something like this. So the World Cup is coming up, so we are going to make some AR filter based on that, and I'll teach you how to make all those creative Instagram filters. So let's get started. I hope you have downloaded the Spark Air Studio. So this is the download link by which you can simply download the Spark Air, and it is compatible for Mac users and Windows users. It's not compatible for Linux users, and those who are using Linux, I hope you guys can either choose remote desktop connection or you can just dual boot your system like enemies. Yeah. This is how you can simply do it now. Okay, let me just show you some couple of things by which can really fascinate you, in building all these AR effects. Like, because the question comes like why you should start learning AR. So this is the major question that comes to my mind. By like if I'm switching to some technology, some extra technology, so I ask myself, is the real need of asking, maybe not asking, is there the real need to jump off to this program or something like this? So these are some major aspects. I ask questions, I ask myself. So if I'll just show you of this AR filter. So this is by Nike. Nike has created a AR filter for creators. You can see this. So this is a virtual AR, filter. So this is a virtual, so this is not actual filter. You can increase the size, you can check the specification of the shoes. And it could be, if talking about the specification, as I mentioned, the word specification. So AR is playing a major role in education industry and healthcare industry. Like suppose if you want to teach some, biological terms or some physics terms to your class. So what you can do, you can just simply open your phone, you can just show them like this is what it looks like. You will just pop it out. This is how the instrument looks like. Suppose if I'll just tap on this, suppose if I'll just click on this, and you can see this is how it pops it out. So we can just explain the physics term. So like this, so suppose if you want to, suppose a physics teacher wants to explain a transistor, so what they can do, they can just click on that thing, it will just pop it out, it will just show up some information or something like this. So it has a real based environment, it has a real based application, industry based applications in today's scenario. And definitely it's going to be the future of education industry, where you are going to learn all these terms by example methods, or maybe by really cool software development tools. Now, if we'll see these, so this is about the Nike thing that Nike has done with the AR creations. If I'll just show you up, yeah, hello Ritik, if I'll just show you up some more AR creations. So maybe I can just show you up this. I can just show you. So there is a Facebook group. Hmm, okay, so I can just show you some groups. So this is the global community of Spark, and if you will see, there are a bunch of AR effects. There are more than 1,000 K plus creators. So there are 116 K plus creators are there. So this girl has made this AR effect. And nothing is real. These nor these teeth, nor this eyeliner, nor her eyes. Nothing is real. She has made this AR effect by the help of Augment Spark AI, and there are multiple things by which you can just make your AR effects. Some really cool AR effects and all. So if I'll just show you some of the AR effects, you can see this one. So this kind of, and there are some more filters that you can just try and test. So if I'll just show you some more filters over here, you can make something like neck distortion or something like this. If I'll you can do a lot more things with the help of this Spark here. If I'll just show you, okay, see all, that's here. You can make something like this. Definitely, it's really cool to make all these AR effects, and you can make something like these kind of AR effects, which will really help you out. Make it something like this virtual balls and everything. If you just pop it out, you can just change the color in the real time manner and make a face mask and everything. So these are the things that you can just make with the help of the Spark AR. Okay, now so we are going to make our AR effect. So please quickly open your Meta Spark AR Studio. Just search for, after downloading, you need to install your Spark AR Studio. Then you have to download it like this, and then you need to open your Meta Spark AR Studio. Now I'll just open my Spark AR Studio, and it will look something like this. And let's wait it to open. Then I'll just show you how you can just, so you will see this is what Spark AR Workspace looks like. And so create new is something where you have bunch of things over here. If you want to learn more things about this Spark, you can just go to learn tab, and you can just check out something magic. You can just check out some tutorials over here. You can just, okay, this is Looks like if you want to explore more, you can just check out the Meta Spark tutorials over here. There are a bunch of tutorials which will really help you out, to make something of your own, a ball effect, 3D rendering, and multiple things you can do with the help of the Spark. And you can just learn all these things. Now, this recent project will tell you what type of projects you have created recently. Now, this is where we need actually have to deal with. So we can see if you have no idea which type of filter, nor which where you want to publish your filter, you can just simply go with the blank project thing. Like for whom you want to create a filter, you have no idea about this, you can just go with the blank project. But suppose if you want to, if you are willing, if you are making an AR effect so that people can use your AR effect on Instagram and Facebook, you can just go with this one. So this is the best part about the Spark, that people globally can use your AR effect. I'll just show you this. So you can people, in last 28 days. I'll just show you the insights of last 28 days. You will see, this number. So this many people have used my AR effects since last 28 days. This is 223K for me, but for people, it's definitely more than something around. But we can say this, for people definitely it's more than, so for some folk it's more than 300, means for some people it's in billions, it's in millions. So these are the insights of for the people who are making impressions, and these are the effects that I have created. So now it totally depends what type of filter you're creating. You could be make anything, so it's totally your choice. Now this is what a Spark AR space looks like, and for you can just try and test out these templates. Suppose you want to make a color portrait of yourself, you can just click on this one, color portrait, and you can just try like how it looks on your face. So this is a real-time simulation. You can see this is me. This is my real-time simulation that it is doing. If I apply my AR effect, AR filter to it, you can see this is what it is doing now. If you want to put a virtual specs on your face, you can just do face little bit face decoration also. You can put a glasses on your face, something like this. Something like this you can just make using the Spark AR. So these are the perks, these are the features of the Spark AR, and by using all these templates you can make all these filters. If you want to color your hair, you can just color your hair also. If you can just color it like this, you can just simply color your hair like this. Okay, so these are the some basic templates that are not the basic. These are some the templates. These are some. These all are some advanced templates. And if you want to make a feather of yours, if you want to fly in the sky, if you want to make, some wings effect, you can make a wings effect also using this AR template. If you will see, so I'll just you can make something like this, something kind of these kind of AR effects you can make. And these all are the things that you can make with the help of this Spark and augmented reality that I told you. So now I hope you all are excited for today's workshop, and I'll teach you how to make some of one of the AR creations. So I'll go with the sharing effect option. Why? Because you can see Instagram and Facebook logo over here. So I'll go with this one because I want to make an AR effect that I can watch or use in the Instagram and Facebook. So I'll just click on this one. I'll simply click on this one, and let's wait for, yeah, now I'll give you a quick overview of the Spark here and everything. You can see, okay, this is what, Spark here, this is what real-time simulation is, and this is where you can just try and test your real-time filter. Suppose if you want to, put a face mesh. So here you can just put everything, and you can just, try it on, like you will, whatever you are doing, you can just try it on this face time simulator. And this is the whole workspace where you are going to make your AR filter. So this is how it looks like. So suppose now what you need to do is, so this, now I'll just give you a quick introduction about this workspace. So if you'll see here where the scene is written in the top right left hand side of your screen, we call this a scene panel, where you can see device, camera, focal distance, and everything are there. So everything resides under a scene panel, and you can see there is a assets panel. So this, we call this a assets panel, because here we are going to, store our assets, that are textures and everything. And in the left, in the right hand side of the screen, you can see the properties written. So we call this a properties panel. So this is what we call a properties panel in the right hand side, and we call this thing a viewport, which you can see, where you can zoom in and zoom out. So and here you can just zoom in your lap using your laptop or your mouse, and zoom out of your screen. Now the question comes like, how you can just make all these AR effects. So guys, I highly encourage you to please build these AR effects along with me. Till yet, I haven't done any step. Now I'm going to do some things with the help of, I'll try to make something. Okay, so let's get started. So what I will do, so just, just click on this plus icon. Okay, after clicking on this plus icon, you will see a face tracker over here, and you need to click on insert. Now, what is the use of this face tracker? So this face tracker tracks my entire face. If I'll teach you, if I'll tell you, so this face tracker is tracking my face. How? Just don't fall. Just wait for a second. I'll teach you. If you will see like this plane is also moving along with my face. If I'll just place this plane outside of the face tracker, now you will see. Now the plane will stop moving. So this is how it's just tracking my face, and tracking how it's doing and what I'm doing. So this is how you can just simply interpret how the face tracker really works. And there are three couple of more things like plane tracker, target tracker, hand tracker. So these are the scene understandings basically. So target tracker is something where you just scan some QR code or scan some target, fixed target, and some AR effects pops out. So this is what a target tracking looks like. And if you want to make that Nike kind of filter where you are just placing some shoes or something like this on a plane, then you have to use plane track. And last one, if you want to make a Doctor Strange effect, then you have to use a uh, then you need to use hand tracking capabilities. Okay, so these are the four things. Now okay, so what we will do is, so okay, perfect. So now, but for today's filter, what we will do is, we have already inserted this face checker. Now what I will do, I'll click on this, I'll right click on this, and I'll search for face mesh. The face mesh is there. I'll just simply click on this face mesh. You will see this is what a face mesh looks like. Now I'll give a material to it. Okay, how I can give the material? You can see in the right hand side of it. You have to first click on your face mesh, and then in the right hand side of your screen, you can see this materials option. I said I have to add a material. So there is a plus option. Plus means adding. So I'll just click on this plus option, and you can see a material is being added. What is material? Materials is something, a layer, extra layer. Or I mean, suppose imagine my body is an object and my clothes are the material. So this, my skin is a material. So this is what it means by material. Now if you will see this, this is what we call a material. So I'll just rename it to face material, so that it could be easier for me to understand. Now there are some properties I want to change for this material. Why? Because you will see the shader type properties. Like first is flat. So if I'll just switch it, as you can see the change, as soon as I have changed this to flat, the entire material is white. Why? Because flat doesn't have any kind of reflection. When you don't want a reflection, then you have to go with the flat option. Next is standard. Standard is something where you need a little bit of reflection or something like this. Then you can just go with the flat option. Now, next thing is physically based. So, physically based is something where your physical presence or something like this really matters. So, if your physical presence matters a lot, then you can just go with the physical presence. If you are outside right now, I'm sitting inside a room. If I'll go outside in the sunlight, the lights will increase. Definitely, it's a natural light, so lights will increase. So if you have to deal with something like this, you can just go with. Now face paint is something. If you want to paint your face something like this, you can just paint your face something like this. And next is you can just color your face. Now the last one is blended. Blended is something, if you want to blend two things. Suppose if you want to blend your face texture and your assets texture, then you can go with the blended. Shader assets is a little bit advanced stuff. So retouching it will just retouch your face and make your skin smoother. For today's filter, I'm going to use a face paint, and I will go to choose file and I'll choose a new texture. You will see. So I'm going to use this India texture. So you will see this texture I'm going to use like this. You can see now, this is how you can just simply, make a India kind of filter, something like this. And if you want to, now you can see I had just, added India's match on my India's flag on my face. So this is simple. You can just put something on your face and you can just, use all these things. Now, if you want to put some couple of more things on your face, so if I'll just want to play a little bit more with it, so I'll just click on this and click this. So I can just simply do this and I can make it AR filter. Now, what you want to do is totally depends on the screen. So I can, if I want to, now if you want to make some different, if you, so this is also face filter, you can just submit this one. But if you want to make some more adjustments to it, so what type of filter you can create is, so let's create 2020 kind of filter. So I'll just so for today's filter, I'm going to use a rectangle and I'll just try to place this T20 thing on my background. So I'll use a rectangle and you can see this rectangle is had this a small grid covering. So I'll try to make it and cover entire screen. So I can just go to properties, I change the full width to full width and height to full height. Now you'll see it has been edited. Now what I want this thing to cover my entire screen. So how it will, it has covered my entire screen. Now again, I will give some material to it. So I'll just click on the materials option. I will click on the create new material. Now we'll see a material, extra material has been ordered. I'll just choose it to rectangle. Right now, what I want is I'll just go to the camera texture. So no, just wait for this. I'll just go to this rectangle and I'll just choose this flat and I'll choose this thing to download thing. Now you can see something like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'll just click on this and I'll just choose this to background and I can, what I can do is I can create another background. I can go to the camera, I can go to extract the textures and in the rectangle option, I can just again do the same stuff including width and height. Now you will see this. And guys, if anyone is facing any doubt or any query, please let me know in the comment section. So you can see this entire screen is covered. Now I'm going to add one more material. Now what this material is, this will be a person material. Something like this person. Okay, now you will see this. I'll just choose the camera texture and I'll choose the segmentation texture so that, okay, now I'll choose the camera texture and I'll activate the alpha and I'll choose the segmentation texture. Now this is how simply you can make a background effect. This is how simply you can put something on your background. You can just make a AR effect that involves your background. Now if you don't want these kind of canvases, you can just delete it right now. If you want to put something on your faces, also something like this, you can play something like this. Okay, I'll just try to, okay, what I will do is I'll just place it inside the face checker so that it can move along with my face. So I'll just so this is how simply you can just make something, create something of your own, insert something of your own. This is how simply you can do all these things. And if you want to play a little bit more with this spark here, you can choose. So it is all about the texture. It's all about the ideas that you want, something that you have heard, that you have listened So if you want to place it a little bit, if I'll just place it a little bit higher, like this. So please tell him slow. It is very fast. Okay, sure. I'll no, I'll catch you up. So please let me know where you have till where you have done. So you no need to follow every step. If you are following even one step also, it's fine. If you are making one AR effect also, it's perfectly fine. So what you have to do is, so again, so let's Nihal, what I'll do, I'll just delete everything. Okay, I have deleted everything. Nihal, I have deleted everything. Now I'll just make everything from the very scratch. Just follow the exact steps that I've done. Okay. You have to open the Spark as tool. Then you have to click on the sharing effect experiences. Okay. Now what you need to do is, let's wait it to open. Now what you have to do is click on this plus icon inside the scene panel. Click on this plus icon and click on the and search here for face mask and click enter. You will see a mesh will be added to your screen, something like this, right? Now after this mesh, I told you, you have to give some, you have to give one skin to your AR filter. How you can give your skin? You just have to click on your face mesh, अपनी face mesh में click करें, and you will see in the right hand side in the properties panel there are a bunch of properties. You have to go to the material property and click on this plus option like this, and your color will change. Now what you have to do is you need to give a texture to your air filter. Now I have this image. I'll just choose this image for my texture. So what I will do, I'll just click on this image. I'll import it inside the face checker like this. Drag and drop. I'm doing nothing. I'm just dragging and dropping it inside the face checker. That's it. This is what I'm doing exactly. I'm not doing any rocket science over here. What I have done, I've searched for the face mask. I click enter. Then in the right hand side, I click material plus icon. Then in the left hand side, I drag and drop it inside the face checker. This is it. This is what I have done exactly. Now, what you have to do, you have to go to your material option, and in the shader type, you have to choose face paint. As soon as you will select the face paint, now you have to choose the image that you have uploaded like this. Now you can just adjust some properties, like if you want to, like this, and so this is how I hope you guys understand this topic, and this is how simply you can make your first AR effect. Now if you want to place something on your head, what you need to do again, the same thing is there, same steps again and again. You need to click on plus icon, search for the plane, click enter. Now you will see a plane will be added. Now this plane is not moving along with my face movement. So what I will do, I'll click this plane and I'll drag and drop it inside the face checker like this. Now it is inside the face checker, right? Now what I will do is in the right hand side, so I'll select my plane, and in the right hand side again same thing I want. There is an option called material. I'll click on the plus icon inside the material, create a new material for this. Now we'll see a new material is added. Again I'll choose one image from my laptop, like this T20 image, word cover image. I'll choose from my laptop. Okay, and I'll go to my material and I'll choose the texture to the image that I have uploaded like this. This is it. Now you will ask me like how I can just place this above my head. So what I can do is simply I can click on my plane and I can just in the this, you can just place it like this. Zoom in the viewport, just zoom in the viewport, and you can just place it likewise. Like this. So this is how you can just make a simple AR effect, Nihar. I hope you guys understood this point. So yeah, I just So this is how you can just simply make an AR effect, and if you want to enable it for back camera, you can enable it for back camera also. If you want to enable it for front camera also, you can just enable it for front camera now. So there are some couple of more things. So if anyone has any doubt till here, please let me know in the comment section. I'd be very happy to address your doubts. Let's wait for some doubts. Till then, I can just think of what else we can do with the help of this Spark. Yeah. So let me think. If anyone has any doubt, like Ritik, Nihal, Yog, anyone has any doubt, any query, please let me know in the comment section. Because this is how, because if in making your AR filter. Now, if you want to add some more things to your AR filter, something like some balls or some hand tracking capabilities or something like this, what you can do is uh, what else we can do with it. So you can just simply go to the. So let's publish our AR effect, because I have made this AR effect. How public can use it, how Nihal can use it, how your friends can use it, how your family can use it. So publishing the AR effect is the most important thing, because it doesn't matter how cool AR effect I'll create in my phone. It doesn't really matter. So I'll just try to publish it. So what I will do, okay, what I will do, I'll just click on this publish button. Okay, I'll just simply click on this publish button. So in the bottom right of your screen, there is a publish button. You can simply click on the publish button, and there is a record video option. You can just simply click on the record video option, and now you need to record a video of yourself. So I'm using two cameras. That's why this camera is not enabled. So it will work for you. Okay, I'm using two cameras. That's one for streaming, one for this Spark. Yeah, that's why it's not helping me out. So we'll see. You can just simply let it prepare, and yeah, let it prepare, and then you need to if then what you have to do is simply click on the save option, and it will get done. Now what I will do, I'll just simply click on the save button, and I'll just try to upload. uh, I'll just simply try to click on the upload button, and okay, try maybe. Okay, so if this kind of issue comes up, what you can do, you can just simply save your AR effect first. Then you need to open your, no? Okay, so I'll just save this AR effect first, and I'll just close it. I'll just reopen it again. I'll just reopen it again here. Okay, if anyone is having any doubt, any query, please know the doubts. Perfect. So you can see, I'll just click on the publish button. I'll click on a record video option. I'll record a demo video of myself, and it should be something like 3 to 5 seconds. Recording yourself is enough for this Spark here. And because you are recording, because Facebook has some guidelines and policies, like you put some rage content, you can't put some hate speech or some sexual content, nudity content over your Spark yard. So you can just simply click on the save option, and then you can just simply upload. Click on upload. Now you'll see it's uploading the AR effect. Now what you have to do is let it upload completely, and now what you can do, you can see a new browser window will open in front of you, and this is a Metaspark hub that you will see in front of you, and you need to publish it your AR. So you have to give a unique name to your filter, like T20. I'll just say give a simple name, T20 World Cup, something like this, and I'll choose all platform because I want this on all platforms. Now you can just simply choose the categories, like what type of filter you have created, something like game kind of filter, something like selfie. So this is also event kind of filter, so I can choose the events also. So you can see something like this. Now Okay, so if you want to choose if you want to upload an image, you can just simply go to upload image, and you can choose something like this. You can choose any image from this AR filter, and you can just put something like this. I am using this image, and I can click on confirm. Then you will see this image over here, and click on the submit option. Now we will see, after clicking on the submit option, you will be able to get your effect ID. This is how you can simply publish your AR effect, your first AR effect. This is how you can simply publish your AR effect. And if you will see, then what you need to do is, let's wait for this to upload. Then till then, I'm going to, so this is the Google form link, submission form link, that I'm going to share with you all. You all need to fill this Google form, because this is mandatory for everyone to fill this Google form if you want to if you want the meta certificate for this workshop. I guess you have to fill this form. So please fill this form, and I'll just quickly guide you how you can just fill this form. You will see this is a Google form, and you can just simply fill your name, your email, your contact number, your college, and how to get this Facebook profile URL. Okay, in order to get the Facebook profile URL, you can just simply search for facebook.com, and after searching for the facebook.com, you will see something like this on in your browser. Something like this will open, and you have to click on your account, and you have to click on your account, and you need to click on your name, and copy this hyperlink in from the URL bar. Copy this link, paste it inside right here like this. Okay, paste it right here. Now, how to get your effect URL? How to get this effect URL? Now, again, you have to go to your Meta Spark Hub, where you have uploaded your filter. You have to click on done. Okay, you need to click on done, and what you have to do is, after clicking on this done option, there is a share button option. You need to click on this share button option, and just click on this option, and just paste it like in this Google form like this. You can just simply paste it. Okay. Next is go again. It's asking for effect ID and owner ID. How you can just get this effect ID and owner ID? Just go to Spark Hub, click on these three dots, and you can see copy effect ID. You can click and paste it in the Google form. Same click on these three dots, click on copy owner ID, and paste it in the Google form, and choose the date of submission today. Submit the form, and this is how you can simply get a meta certification. This is the right way. This is how simply you can just get a meta certification. Okay. So this is all about this Spark here and for this workshop. And if anyone has any doubt, any query, please let me know in the comment section. And okay, let me just share something with you all. Just wait for a second. So maybe if you face any doubt or query in future, you can just connect with me over LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile, so you can just connect with me over LinkedIn. I'd be very happy to connect with you all over here who are present in this workshop. And if you want to connect with me on Twitter, here it is my Twitter profile. I'm an active creator, and you can just meet me wherever you want. And if you are facing any doubt, any query, wherever you want, you just text me over LinkedIn, over Twitter, over mail. So you can just text me over anywhere. I'd be very happy to take up your doubts. This is how simply you can just make a AR effect, and this is how simply you can just publish your AR effect. So if anyone has any doubt, I'm just waiting for 2 more minutes. If anyone has any doubt, please guys let me know in the comment section. And so there are bunch of things you can just add more to your AR effect. Suppose if you want something, you can just add some more couple of things in your AR effect. So guys, thank you for joining in, and I hope it's all about the creativity and it's all about your idea. So this is how you can just make a simple AR effect, and this is all about this workshop also. So thank you for joining in. I hope you learned something today, and I hope you enjoyed the workshop. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.